Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Smart TCG, and today we're going to be going over one of the best decks in the Obsidian Flames format, and that is going to be Chien Pao EX. As the metagame has begun to evolve, this deck has gotten significantly better, not necessarily because it has gotten new cards, but just kind of how the metagame has been shaking up. This deck is way better than it was in previous formats. We have Chien Pao EX with that Shivery Chill ability, allowing you, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, to search your deck for 2 basic water energies and put them into your hand, and then Hail Blade deals 60 times 60 for each water energy that you discard off your board. Now, you might be wondering, how do we get all these energy into play? Well, we have Baxcalibur with that Super Cold. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic water energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So your goal is to utilize Rare Candy to evolve into Baxcalibur and then use things like Shivery Chill, Superior Energy Retrieval to get tons of energies onto the field, so that then you can do Hail Blade for crazy amounts of damage. With decks like Charizard EX becoming very prevalent, this is one of the best decks at handling that matchup because you can one-shot them over and over again. We're going to be utilizing PokéStop as well. Once during your turn, you may flip over the top 3 cards of your deck and you put all of the item cards you find there. So another one of your strategies is to use PokéStop to get cards like Cross Switchers into your hand, along with the Canceling Cologne, so you can use cards like Radiant Greninja's Moonlight Shuriken to be able to take out multiple small Pokemon very quickly. The Bibarel is also great for consistency. I know some players have been trying out Pidgeot. I personally prefer the Bibarel because of Path to the Peak being still very prevalent in the format. So I think that the Bibarel is a little bit better as of right now, because that means your engine is not going to get screwed over by something like a Roxanne and a Path to the Peak combo. So anyways, we're going to have some games with this. This deck is one of the best decks in the format as of right now. So let's kind of go over exactly just how good it is and kind of show it off in some games. All right, let's hop into it. Alrighty, so hopping into it, it looks like we're going to be going up against Charizard, one of the most hyped up decks in the brand new format. So this is going to be really cool to see exactly how we're able to do against this deck. We see VIP Pass right off the gate getting themselves Entei and Charmander, along with a second VIP Pass. On top of this, starting off with a Mew means that they're going to have a very good first and second turn, most likely. So they're right off the gate here, getting pretty much everything they need. Second VIP Pass, potentially going to get something like a Pidgey, maybe something else like a Arceus V if they do decide to play that in this list. I know some lists are playing it, some I think aren't. I think Arceus is definitely very good though. Probably should be played in this deck, but we do see VIP Pass. Looks like they're getting Manaphy and Charmander. Maybe they don't play Pidgeot and they're just relying more on an aggressive, turbo build. We'll see though. This is definitely very interesting. Maybe they play Heavy Mew or something like that instead, which I guess could be viable potentially. But anyways, here's Mew with that mysterious tail, being able to get an item card off the top 6 cards of the deck and put it into their hand. We got ourselves a pretty strong start here with double Nest Ball right off the gate. Exactly what we're looking for. Going to be able to get ourselves a Chien Pao, along with also a Radiant Greninja. Now, I'm pretty confident that that one Frigibax is not going to get knocked out next turn, so we're going to grab ourselves Radiant Greninja, and it's also pretty likely we find another search card to get ourselves another Frigibax for the next turn anyways. So we're going to promote the Chien Pao. I'm going to use Iono. I always want to Iono here before using Shivery Chill and discarding, because I don't want that water to go straight to the bottom of the deck anyway. So I know we're losing 2 pretty good cards, but this will help me get closer to something like Irida, so I think it's a little bit better to do this. And lo and behold, there is what we needed. We got ourselves Battle VIP Pass. We're going to be able to VIP Pass for that second Frigibax, and also I guess we'll get ourselves another Chien Pao just to put it down. Seems very good. We'll put these 2 down, and then we're going to be able to use that Shivery Chill as well to be able to pull water energies out of the deck here. We're going to Shivery Chill, thin this all out, getting ourselves 2 water energies. Also have ourselves a PokéStop. I don't necessarily want to give them that this turn, just due to the fact that I don't want them to get pretty much almost a guaranteed Charizard. Like, the best case scenario is that they miss here, so that's kind of what I'm hoping them to do. So I feel like it'd make it a little bit too easy. So I think at this point here, we're just going to pass it off, and things are looking okay. That Entei is admittedly a little bit spooky. However, I'm not super worried about it, but we'll see what they're able to pull off here. They definitely need a decent amount of cards, so we'll see what they do. Here's the Mysterious Tail, hoping that they miss a Rare Candy here. That's one of the big things. All right, there's Nest Ball. That's a good sign. A sign that they might not have Rare Candy Charizard, or they just naturally have it in their hands. So we'll see. We'll see. They also have Fleet-Footed potentially that they could use. Well, there's an Iono. So they must have had one of the pieces in hand and then tried to Mew for the other one and just didn't find it, which is probably what happened. This hand is very bad. This hand is not great. If you get yourself an Irida, that's a good hand, but it's not looking super promising. There's the energy attachment onto the Charmander, and we'll see a pass off to me. There is a second Cross Switcher, which feels pretty good here. Just looking for a Baxcalibur here. Would love to Greninja into something like an Irida, and we'll be able to chase down that Entei and take an early prize lead, which will feel very, very good. So we're going to use Radiant Greninja's Concealed Cards, drawing 2, getting ourselves another Superior Energy Retrieval and a PokéStop. Or, yeah, is going to be what we want to do here. What do we get rid of? Oh, we got rid of the Bibarel. Okay, well, that's not great. Well, that's kind of concerning now, right? Do I want to bring up a Charmander here and try and buy a turn? I almost think I want to. So we're gonna go Cross Switcher. Bring up. I think we'll bring up the Charmander here. Promote Frigi. And then we're still chilling here. I mean, we're not in that bad of a spot. We just need to get one Irida. Once we get one Irida, the whole engine kind of starts flowing. So we're going to pass it off to them. If they KO the Frigibax, that's fine. We can Super Rod and then Nest Ball to get another one down in the field. We'll have access to PokéStop as well next turn. We actually have access to 2 PokéStop next turn, which is really cool. Because I can use PokéStop and then Lost Vacuum it away and then PokéStop again. So we have some actually pretty nice plays that we can make. Here is the Escape Rope, very, very good for them. They're going to be able to go into the Mew and use that Mysterious Tail, digging for those last couple pieces to their Charizard. EX, probably just needing something like a Rare Candy. There is the Rare Candy, which means paired up with Ultra Ball, they are going to be able to get Charizard or just naturally have it in hand. Definitely is very, very possible. So here comes Charizard, going to be able to use that Infernal Rain, allowing themselves to get 3 energies and attaching them to any Pokemon on the field. So probably going to attach 1 to Mew. Just getting that retreat is nice. Or it looks like they're going to be going in with another energy on Charmander. Maybe they're taking a turn off here, allowing me to take just a KO on this, or this could be another Charizard. Oh, looks like they got Charmeleon. Okay, so they're setting up pretty nicely here. Got themselves a Charmeleon too. And things are looking good. There is the Iono. I'm personally totally okay with this because it gets myself closer to something like that Irida that I'm looking for, and there it is, a beautiful hand I just drew into here, looking very, very nice. And they're going to go in with the Charizard here most likely, which does make sense. However, we're going to be able to just kind of have a incredible response to this. So we're going to toss away the Chien Pao here. It feels a little bit rough, but it's not the end of the world. Surprised to kind of see them playing Collapse in this deck, but that's okay. As long as we're able to remove that Stadium, we should be fine. We're only down 1 PokéStop, so it's looking okay for us here. So there's Burning Darkness, 180, taking that KO on Frigibax. We have 3 energy in the discard pile as well, so things are looking pretty okay for us. So we're going to promote the Chien Pao, Bibarel. I'll use Shivery Chill as well. And then some more energies out of the deck. Use Concealed Cards, discarding and drawing 2. 1, 2. Alright. So I'm close. I'm close to some good stuff here. So we're gonna go. I just need a Superior. I just need a Superior right now. So let's go Irida. Gonna grab ourselves Rare Candy and Baxcalibur. Let's just get that out of the way here. I have 4 Superior left in deck. I think I have okay odds of hitting this, you'd think, right? So let's go Baxcalibur here. I can burn the Nest Ball as well. I also probably need to Super Rod too to get back that other Frigibax, just to put it on the field. So I kind of have a mess of a hand here. Let's just start off with Super Cold. I'm gonna attach a couple energies. Get 1 and 2 here. I need 6, which means I just need to find Superior, which is going to be important. So we're going to use the Super Rod here. I think I just want to use that first, get these cards back in, because it doesn't hurt to draw into them anyways. So I'm okay just putting these back as of right now. I played 2 Super Rod anyways. I don't want to put 3 back, I think, right now. So we'll just go Ultra Ball, discarding these 2, grabbing a Frigi. Have the other rod, right? Yeah, the other rod's there, so that's fine. Doing it like this. I'll grab Frigibax, and then I'll Bibarel for 3. Just searching for a Superior Energy Retrieval, which I am able to get, which is fantastic. So, going to be able to use that Superior Energy Retrieval, tossing away a Baxcalibur and a VIP Pass, which is fine. And I'm be able to get 4 energies here, and be able to use the Shivery or Super Cold to be able to stack 6 energies onto the field and take a huge knockout. And the pressure is instantly on them. So, Hail Blade, 360 damage, taking that KO on the Charizard. And we're looking pretty good. However, our hand is a little bit shaky, as we do have quite the awkward one, I would say, with only double Cross Switcher in hand. However, we are taking 2 prizes, getting rid of the big threat on the field as well. So things are still looking okay here. Looking for maybe something like an Irida. That would be great to kind of restabilize this board nicely. And especially, we got ourselves Rare Candy, which is also really nice. We'll be able to potentially go into another Baxcalibur next turn as well. So pressure on them here. Definitely got attacked with a Charizard here. And at this point, we just got to KO that Charizard. And we should be doing pretty okay. All right. All right, let's see what they got here. All right, there's Rare Candy Charizard. Interesting that they're evolving that one and not the act. Huh. They must be planning something. They must have another one just sitting in hand. So we'll see. Hopefully they Iono me, though. That'd be awesome if they Ionoed me. We'll see what they end up doing. Oh, they're just retreating. Okay. All right, Burning Darkness 360. That's fine. Or 240, I mean. And now we need to hit for 360. So this will be potentially difficult. I think at this point, I just want to go for the Cross Switcher Canceling Cologne, take these 2 out, just leave them with 1 Zard, and then KO that next turn. I think that's probably the best shot I have in this game, because I don't think I'm going to be able to hit 360 this turn. I could be wrong, but I think it's best to play this turn with Cross Switcher Canceling Cologne here. So, all right, there's a couple energy, which feels good. I think we're just going to start off with Cross Switcher here. Bring up the Manaphy, promoting Greninja. Super Cold. 1, 2. Industrious Incisors. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and there's Canceling Cologne, which is great. I'm gonna be able to do some cool stuff here. I actually got Irida too, so I think we're gonna play the Irida here. This is gonna be a little bit weird. I'm gonna Irida for just 2 blank cards that I want to, and this is kind of important. Sometimes you want to do this. So I'm Iridaing for pretty much just 2 useless cards, and I'm just gonna Superior them away. Because I want to thin these out of the deck. It just makes me able to draw out of things like Iono more likely next turn. So this is how I'm gonna sequence this. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put these all back. How many Chien Pao do I have in the discard? I have 0 in the discard. Actually, no, I have 2 in the discard. Yeah. So I don't really want to bench this one then. So I'll go Super Cold. Attach. I guess I can Ninja as well. It's not the end of. I think it says find a Ninja here. All right, so now that I drew Super Rod, I can bench Chien Pao. So that's really good, because now that I drew Super Rod, I can bench the Chien Pao. So we'll go Super Rod, putting back Chien Pao, because if they boss his orders and they're not disrupting my hand, and then I can just rebench again. So that's really good. So I think at this point, I also want to put back Bax in case they boss KO that as well. That's fine. Now I will attach. We'll go attach for turn. We'll burn the other Cologne. And then I think we'll also Super Cold an energy onto Frigi as well. All right. And then we'll go Ninja. Ninja going to take out the Manaphy, and also, honestly, not even take out the Manaphy. I think we're going to take out the Charmeleon and the Mew here, that seems fine, because like the Manaphy is not like actually useful anymore, because my route in this game is always just KOing Charizard, so there's no reason for me to actually target down the Manaphy anymore, because I don't really need to be sniping the bench, and it's pretty unlikely that they would even bench more things for me to you know, go after anyways with Moonlight Shuriken. So things are looking good, because I need Energy Boss now to KO the 2-prizer. And then a reason why we stacked this energy here was because we can now have free retreat. So they just used Arven, which is a sign that they probably don't have Boss's orders here, which is really good. We do see the Super Rod though coming out here, which means that they're going to be able to get back some more resources, which is fine. Not necessarily too worried about that. So we'll see what they got here. All right. All right. So they end up doing here. So yeah, there's the Vitality Band. All right, there's the Burning Darkness taking the KO here. Looks like we're going to be able to then just easily respond with 360. Going to promote that Chien Pao, and we're going to be able to take the game here versus one of the best decks in the format, Charizard. So we're going to go attach. We're going to use the Bibarel, drawing a couple cards. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I just drew into Superior. I had game anyways. I guess just Irida and Superior, but I wanted to find it naturally. So, all right. Going to toss these two things away, getting ourselves all the energy, and there is the concession. Looks like we're able to take down the Charizard deck. So actually has a decent matchup into Charizard. As you could see, being able to respond with 360 over and over again isn't actually that hard if you're able to set up. But anyways, that's gonna do it for the video today. Thank you so much for all the support as always. If you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And with that being said, this is Smart TCG. I appreciate all the support as always. I'll speak with you again soon. Peace out. If you're looking to improve your game, I do offer coaching on Manaphy. I was ranked in the top 16 ranked players in the entire world, and I know what it takes to reach the next level. I have a free coaching consultation if you're interested in booking that, to kind of figure out exactly what coaching is and whether or not it is something for you. I also have individual sessions, event deck list preparation, replay reviews, training plans, and more. So if you have any questions, make sure to book that consultation if you're interested, and we can kind of go over exactly what coaching is and how it will make you into the very best player that you can possibly be. But with that being said, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate it. This is Smart TCG, and I'll speak with you all again soon. Thank you so much for the support. Peace.